we're getting ready for the DoTRL, Days of Thunder Racing League race here. The Daytona 400 presented by Running with the Pack. But here we go. We are here at Daytona International Speedway here with the Days of Thunder Racing League. And on the front row we have got the pair of Chip Ganassi cars there. We got the 42 of Leadfoot. And even 4 in the number 1 car on the outside. Then we go back to row 2. We got Grizz and Dust Hunter in the 4 and 12. Third row, we've got Warrior in the 48 and the 14 machine of F8 Jupiter. Go back to the fourth row. We've got Meltdog in the number 14. Number 10 for Meltdog. And Best Shot in the 00 is on his outside there. And that brings us through row 4. Row 5 consists of Typhil 47 in the number 37. And Pro Factor in the number 24 Chevrolet. Then you go back to the next row. You got TKS Rampage and Bam Cool 88 in the 43 and 34 in the row together. Then you go back to the next to last row with CG Smith in the 9 and NE Viper in the 88, rounding out row number 7, and then all on his lonesome in row number 8 is Rumble in the number 53 car. So here we go. That is your starting grid here for the Daytona 400 here in the Days of Thunder Racing League Cup Series, presented by Running with the Pack. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this race, or will enjoy this race as we come down to the green flag here. And it will be a green flag is out, and wow, that 42 took off. Not sure if he was if the 1 car was trying to check up to see if he could slide to the inside, but the 4 car filled that gap, making that a fairly unlikely circumstance. And we've got 2 lines developing, but pretty quickly that top line is vaporizing. Here, definitely not the best place to be, especially if you've got very little support up there. Though we got guys trying to make it work, and honestly, if you can break even through the middle of the corner, on corner exit, you can actually make a little bit of time there. And oh, contact, 00 and 12 into the outside wall, and this is their regular season finale as well here at Daytona. So yeah, it looks like that inside line definitely is the preferred line. So far, pretty much everybody's just fighting for it, and the guys who started in it are pretty much the guys running 1, 2, 3. Meanwhile, the outside lane kind of shuffled back and tried to just find spots to fill in. You got the 10 car looking to the inside on the 48. 48 of Warrior. He's making his first start here tonight, and he gets up on the outside and looks like he might get left out to dry. Oh, not just left out to dry. He gets a little bit of the wall there as well, after some contact with, I believe that was the 9. And now he's trying desperately to side draft and create a hole, which he ultimately did get to fall in line and just start to get in the train. And looks like we got, I believe that's the 1 car, yeah, of even 4 on the high side. Looks like he is dropping back. We got the 12 of Dust Hunter and the 9 of CG Smith all looking to the outside. 42 goes up there to try and block, but that's going to allow Meltdog in the number 10 car here to the inside lane. And wow, this is already more exciting than the truck race I ran earlier with these guys. These Cup cars just have so much more drag, which allows for so much more draft all the way around this track, allowing for much bigger runs. And here we go. The 42. Wow, we actually saw the outside lane prevail. The 42, 12, and 9 all able to clear the inside lane and come down in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. So that was actually a really efficient pass here. Oh, and looks like the 9 popped out of line again, though, and is going to end up falling back here. Because he pulled out of line again, but this time he didn't have any friends with him and didn't have enough momentum to pull off a big move on his own. Because they are running with a little bit of heightened draft tonight to try and encourage these guys to feel like they can go for a move without needing to have a guarantee that the guy behind you will go with you, because with the higher draft settings in the game, you can actually make a run on your own as long as you're only passing 1 or 2 cars at a time rather than trying to pass 7 at one time. Okay, so yeah, right now it's just a all-out battle for these spots. We're using at C.G. Smith, I believe that was, down on the inside. Ended up below the WL line. We got a couple guys back here. Looks like Jupiter in the 14 and Rampage in the 43, who actually got into it a little bit last week at Dover. Now having to essentially being forced to have to draft together. Otherwise, they're going to lose out on this whole pack as a whole, though I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty easy for this group to pull away regardless. So here we go. 34, though, giving a good push to the 88, just trying to get them back up with this group. Maybe even with the gap they got in front of them. Might be able to pull a run and go 3 wide, though. The 88's going down the inside for some reason. Oh! Hard into the outside wall for the 88. That is going to... I believe that'll count as our first car involved, so I believe it's, if we see 3 or maybe it's 4, if we see 3 or 4 more cars crash or spin, that'll bring out our first yellow flag of the night, though we are also racking up the stage laps very quickly here. And oh, here we go, the 10 car looking like he might want to get out of line here. So, yeah, it looks like everybody's just kind of getting a little antsy. Definitely not a whole lot of laps left in the stage. 16 in the stage. I believe they shouldn't be able to make it on fuel, though. I'm sure you got some guys that maybe are back here in the pack, like even 4, that are trying to save fuel to see if they can make something happen. So yeah, right now though, these guys are definitely starting to get lined up and just trying to wait out this first round of pit stops. Because that'll really be kind of your first big turning point in this race. We got 80 laps tonight, and you guys should be able to actually see the lap count up on the screen for you guys, though I probably won't have the like stage laps. I'll just have the I'm pretty sure I'll end up just having the main lap count. But for those of you guys watching this on YouTube after the fact, you guys can already see what I've done up there. But yeah, so right now though, definitely looks like a lot of these guys are just trying to figure out how to work together for this first run. And honestly, that's really all the first stage for a lot of these guys, especially the guys making a one-off start, are doing this for. But I guess this would be a good time to mention that we do have the point situation of the stages to look at with Lone Ranger. I don't think Lone Ranger's here. I don't remember saying his name at all. Oh, we got Any Viper in the wall again. I believe that is him going a lap down. Actually, I think I think the two guys on the bubble actually were both not here, which would put Back in Black, although I don't think he's here either. What is it with everybody and not showing up to these important races? So that'd put Jupiter and maybe Pro Factor would be the next in line to get in, assuming that Pro can earn enough points. Actually, is Pro even in this race? Well, there's a lot of cars, but it's a lot of one-offs. Dust Hunter, Typhil. Oh yeah, Pro Factor is here. I forgot, he's the 24. So yeah, so Pro Factor, but no Hoosier Jimmy, no Back in Black, no Lone Ranger, no NASCAR. no NASCAR God. So that's 4 guys within range of making it into the playoffs that just aren't here. I mean, I guess they're shooting their shot that maybe they can squeak into the playoffs on just not being here. Yeah, it definitely looks like some of these guys have racked up a lot of playoff points. In particular, Even 4, who has 52 playoff points already accumulated tonight. Or not tonight, but over the course of this season. With 14 stage wins, along with winning 7 races throughout this year already. So, right here we're on board with our race leader. It looks like the 12... No, so it looks like they got a 4, 5, 6... I think that's like 8 cars in the pack there. And oh, we got green flag pit stops happening. So yeah, that's the 14, the 43. I'm assuming yep, the 34 is also there. So kind of the back half, like the back few cars coming to pit road now that we're within range. 12, 11 laps to go. Coming around to get 10 to go, I believe. Yeah, I believe we're getting 11 laps to go this time, so everybody's going to have to pit, and I'd expect maybe you'll see some of these guys here coming out in the next lap or two for some of, maybe not the lead lap, or the leaders, but this second pack here, and oh, we got a crash! Uh-oh. It looked like, I think that was the 48 that had spun on pit road exit. Maybe a couple other cars as well. Yeah, Meltdog in the number 10 car, high-sided on the banking. Believe that might actually bring out our first caution flag of the day. Let's see, will it? Let's see. Does not appear the yellow flag has been thrown yet. So, at the very least, they're racing it back to the line, but they're racing it out until this caution is called. But yeah, right now though, definitely, yep, looks like, yep, the yellow flag may have been called here. Because, yep, okay, yes, it has officially been thrown, so. Missed exactly the moment of caution, but you guys will see when it goes up. But yeah, whew. Yellow flag, and this will slow down the pace of this race now for the first time tonight. And that'll also provide a pit stop for a lot of these guys. All the guys who just came to pit road will have to take the wave around outside of the free pass who can pit. But that's going to be some cars right at the back of the field that are going to be on slightly older tires. So I'd assume this entire field is going to come here and get 4 fresh tires. Okay, so here we go. Yep, Even 4 is going to lead a lot of them to pit. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's the 42 of Leadfoot is leading a bunch of them to pit road, looks like. Those guys are staying out. So, let's get back to this race off pit road, because we got guys leaving pit stops possibly. Oh yeah, Even 4 wins the race off pit road from, I believe that's Ty Phil. Yeah, Ty Phil in the 37, and is that the 24 up there as well? Of Pro Factor? No, it's not him. Who's that white car out there then? Oh, that's Rumble. Okay. Okay, so here we go, getting lined up for the restart, and hopefully we should be getting the green flag this time. So, of course, with the jumbled up running order, I can't very easily just flick through the running order like I was previously, but okay, so yeah, here we go. Getting doubled up and ready to go. Wow. I mean, this field just looks so much more energetic seeing 16 or 15 cars out there as opposed to seeing like 10 or 8 cars out there like we had with the truck race. So here we go, coming through the restart zone. Ty Phil on the inside lane, but the outside lane actually gets the jump. The one car of even 4, I believe he was the control car, so he had control and came down, blocked the 37. Looks like he's going to kind of leave his guys in the outside lane out to dry just a little bit. Here you go, 37 looking to the outside. With a little bit of that bravery that I said was going to potentially come from this slightly different rules package here at Daytona. And, yeah, it definitely looks like that might be the case because, yeah, we're seeing guys willing to try and jump out of the line, even if it isn't necessarily a guarantee that they're going to get a push from the person behind them. Got a big pack of cars here at Daytona, though, which is also probably helping the fact that there's so many cars. You almost always have somebody in the outside lane. And looks like Rumble, he tried to give a push to the 12. Got loose himself, though, and slid up the track. Cost himself a few spots. Our Pulsar, Leadfoot, stuck mid-pack for right now, but I think he's going to try and get up here to the front pretty quick. And say these laps are going to be crucial now that we've got no fuel concerns for the end of the stage. So, the 4 of, I believe that's Grizz, yep. The 4 Grizz is going to be looking for it. But, here we go. 42 and 10 on the outside lane. Let's see. We got the 48 of Warrior out there. Dust Hunter in the 12 goes up to maybe work with him. But right now it looks like that inside lane, it's got a lot of cars in it and a lot of energy. 3 wide for like 5th. So, just momentarily, and looks like the 42 is going to be falling a little further back here. And then you got the 43 maybe looking to try and scout out, see if anybody's willing to go with them. Okay, so yeah, right now though, the 43 gets shuffled out. Though the 12 car goes up to help him. 37 up to the top of the racetrack. Oh, looked like the 43 got slammed into the wall just a tad bit there. And yeah, he's going to start to drift backwards though. We got 3 or 4 fast cars in that outside lane. Could potentially work if they time the run right. Oh, 42 in the outside lane. That's going to be a potential issue, but here we go. He's going to just be dropping back. He's going to have to try and get that momentum back going here soon. Otherwise, it's going to be a long night for him if he loses that draft. Here we go. The 9 car, he's lost the draft. Now, on the plus side, it's still stage 1, so it's not like it's a done deal. But it certainly would help. But yeah, right now I think everybody's just trying to fight it out for this stage win here. So, yeah, definitely a... Oh, we got the 37 going up the outside with help from Dust Hunter. And now the 10 of Grizz, I believe. Oh, wait, no. The 10 of... What's the 10? 10 of Meltdown is up there leading this outside lane. Oh, contact, and just shoves the 37 in the wall. 12 was fairly lucky to get to that inside ahead of time. Makes a little bit of contact with the 10 as he goes by. Maybe showing a little bit of displeasure there at the incident that just happened that kind of messed up their outside lane that maybe was about to go forward. But here we go. Looks like everybody's kind of gotten separated out into a couple different packs here. Just kind of a big question of which pack is going to be the winning group at the end of this. Because obviously that's the group you want to be in. Just hard to know sometimes which group that'll end up being as we come around to get only a few laps left in the stage, I'm sure. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, we got 3 wide there behind the leader. And here we go. The one car of even 4. Oh, that was the end of the stage. Okay. I was going to say, they're way jumbled up there. So yeah, that was the end of the stage. I'm going to say, I'd expect pretty much everybody, again, kind of as is standard here at Daytona. 4 tires, fuel, adjustments, and run it out to the finish of this thing. So even 4 and Grizz on the front row here for the restart, and they're back to racing. Green, green, green. And here we go. That one car of even, he's gonna try and stay. Oh no, he's gonna go up to the outside lane. Oh, and he's gonna let the 48 of Warrior get on through, and Warrior now takes the lead here, and even 4 is gonna be in the outside lane and falling back. That's interesting, because normally we've seen him be able to control the front of these fields on the restart. Now, maybe this outside lane is going to work out good, but right now it looks like he's losing a ton of ground here on this thing, mainly because these guys are swinging so much side to side in the bottom lane, kind of going up, side drafting the outside lane a bit, maybe even making a little bit of contact. And that little bit of contact is definitely not helping this situation. Oh, 42 shoves it up the inside lane on 37. Get some help from the 00 and the the 9 car, I mean. And here we go, coming to the... Oh, he's gonna try to take this momentum straight to the lead. The 48 is gonna have to play defense here, but the 42 off the corner, he's got a ton of help up top here, and that is going to put on a absolute show here. 2 wide battle for the lead here. 42 is gonna clear, but I don't know. Is he gonna want to help out his friends up there in the outside lane that have helped him get to this point? I would certainly want to do that if I was them. And it looks like we've had our first retirement from the race. We just had an engine expire here on the 14 of Jupiter, so he will be relegated to a 15th place finish here tonight. And that'll leave us with 14 drivers left. So 14 drivers and all still to play for. So that'll definitely help the points position for anybody on that outside looking in. Oh, we got contact in the outside wall for a lot of guys. Best shot. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of outside wall contact there. Definitely not the most gentle ride around Daytona I've ever seen. But here we go. Let's see. CG Smith and the 10 of Meltdown are up here Battling for the lead. Looks like Grizz is going to try and join them. They're going to have a big run when they get to him. It's just about where do you catch them and when do you make that move. Because if you're smart, you make the move here as soon as you get to their back bump, or as soon as you're about to get to their back bumper to carry the momentum around the outside. Now, granted, if you do that in the middle of the corner, it might not pay off. But here we go. CG Smith to the outside. That's going to allow some of those cars to the inside, and without any help, and no real run, it's gonna. Oh, and the 53 Rumble jumps up, and that's going to be a crash, spin and crash for the 9. The 24 involved as well. Oh, and the 9 just went to the moon. Yeah, not a comfortable ride there for the 9 of CG Smith. Just got kind of sent to the moon there. I'm sure that'll be a caution flag coming out here. So yeah, definitely a caution flag out here. Yeah, put it out, and oh, the one car even kind of high-sides himself there. Got a couple other cars spinning and crashing under the yellow, but we'll be opening pit road this time. All cars on the lead lap. Your top 3 are up there on the screen. You guys can see who they are. But for those of you guys that can't read the screen because you're listening to this as a podcast or something for whatever reason, we've got Meltdog, Grizz, and that is the 37 of the 37. That's Typhil running in your top 3 right now. So here we go. Everybody coming to pit road. You get a pit stop, and you get a pit stop. So yeah, everybody's gonna be coming. 4 tires, fuel, adjustments. I don't really see any reason that they wouldn't do this, especially just as a kind of mid-stage opportunity to try and get yourself recentered, refocused on the goal of the stage. And nobody else is in the race streaming, so I'm gonna have to rely on absolutely nothing for lap count. But I'm gonna try and keep the one on screen for you guys watching on YouTube after the fact up to date. But it might be a little tough for me because I don't have access to any of that stuff in the future yet. So. Right now, it looks like it's going to be Typhil in the one car. One car is the control car. Typhil taking that bottom lane, and Meltdog filters into 3rd. Let's go and actually ask for a lap count. Maybe we'll actually get it. What's lap count going to look like when you go back green here?
Jamie, please don't turn right on me.
I had a 4.7 with 1 can.
Yeah, Jamie, if you turn right, you're taking me and Rampage out.
Oh, turn left?
What's lap count going to look like when we go back green?
15 to go.
Going green is 15 to go.
15 to go? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, 15 to go on the stage, so. Here we go. Getting ready to go back to the green flag, and with 15 to go on this stage, so we pretty much ran about, I think, 10 laps roughly. Because I think the stages were broken down 25, 25, and the final 30, I think, is the breakdown for the stages, roughly. Oh, and it looks like Typhil's getting a little ahead of things. He can't go ahead of the one car, though, for the restart. And here we go, through that Geico restart zone, and green flag is out, and Typhil definitely going to try and make something happen here. Not sure. Oh, wow, he's actually going to be able to clear the one. He clears him and gets up in front of him. Though he goes up to the high side. No! That's not what you do in that situation. But he's going to end up giving up the spot to the 1 car. The 4 car goes to fill the gap. Now the 42 is going to try and fill this gap. Though the 1 car actually giving Ty Phil some help here. But ultimately gets taken 3 wide. Melt Dog and the 43 go on by. And Ty Phil is going to continue to drop here. Man, rough restart there. I think could have been avoided if he just trusted the inside lane some. Though the 1 car of even fell back a lot too, so kind of an unfortunate series of events for the leaders, but that has allowed an interesting trio of drivers to take your top 3 spots right now, including your pole sitter and 3rd place starters to run 1-2 here, with Leadfoot being your pole sitter and running 2nd, and Grizz having started 3rd up to 1st. And you got Rampage up there driving that beautiful Sunoco 43, though again, as I say it, he gets past my Melt Dog to get into the to get up there. So yeah, you had Leadfoot, you had Grizz, and okay, Melt Dog actually started a bit further back in the pack than I thought he did. I thought he started like 3rd on the inside line. Now it's like, here we go, 1, 2, 3 on the inside line. But yeah, definitely a interesting race so far. One I would definitely kind of wish I was racing in, honestly, because this looks like a ton of fun. But yeah, right now a lot of these guys are just trying to time their runs, try and figure out what they want to do with them when they get them. Because obviously making a run is only about half of their job here, so definitely going to be something to discuss here. So right now we got Grizz kind of leading the field around, and they've all gotten single file. Wow. I did not think the entire field was going to be capable of pretty much getting the entire field single file without wrecking somebody. But ultimately they've managed it, and it'll be essentially green flag to the finish of the stage, I believe. Oh, here we go. Melt Dog up to the outside lane. Oh, he's going to chop the nose off. As I was saying, we might be green flag to the finish of the stage. Melt Dog goes and chops the nose off, and he is going to drop like a rock here, and that's going to put Grizz, moves Even all the way up to 3rd place. So Even's made his way back up here. It looks like really outside of the top 3, it's the entire rest of the packs has dropped back. Oh, looks like a caution was put out. So yeah, caution flag is flown here right now. Uh-oh. Did I lag out? Guys, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. So yeah, don't go anywhere. See you guys in just 1 second. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got a 43 car upside down. But we are back here. Sorry about the slight technical difficulty in throwing the commercial, but here we go. We're back, and we are here racing. We're back to racing here. We got about 9 laps left in the stage, so yeah, it's ticking down. I kind of lost track of the lap count because, again, when I'm not here, I can't. It takes me a minute to figure out what kind of lap count we're at. But yeah, right now though, that race leader, the 42 Leadfoot, he started on pole, and so far he's done a pretty good job of controlling this race. Yeah, but right now I think Even and Grizz probably both want to try and get this one. And hey, look at 2 underdogs up there. You got the 43 and the 34 who started fairly far back there in the pack. Looks like they've worked pretty well together to get all the way up here to the top 5. Okay, here we go. So yeah, right now, oh, big wreck, 48 around. I think he may have tagged the 24, though hard to really tell. But yeah, that was some chaos back in the pack. 24 looks unaffected, and I believe we are gonna probably just be racing to the stage because I don't think we got enough laps left to throw a caution. I guess we'll wait and see what they do here. Yeah, it looks like they're still racing it out, so. Also, it looks like it may have only been a one-car incident. Just remarkable that a spin like that could result in only one car. But, yeah. Okay, so yeah, right now, oh, we got a little run here on the outside lane starting to form up. Yeah, the 43, kind of hooking up together. Maybe gonna try something. 30, 34, and 43. Those guys. I mean, if you were doing a real old school kind of throwback, that would typically be a sign of some teammates right there. Yeah, with number inversions like that. Yeah, 43, 34 would be, in theory, teammates, or like, in some cases, 4 and 44. Would usually be a pretty solid way, at least a while back, of being able to identify a teammate. But nowadays, it's pretty much anything goes on, whether it's an old school numbering format, new school numbering format, or if there's no numbering format to it. But yeah, definitely seems like a pretty fun race though so far. I'm definitely kind of wishing I was out there running this thing right now. Here you go. Looks like the one car is going to be drifting back here. He's not going to be able to hold his own on the outside, I don't think. So that now means that the one car is going to be essentially relying on pushing somebody else to the front before he can make the move himself for the lead. But yeah, right now though, this one car's front bumper is essentially just completely full of that 34 car, and that's the way I'm sure he'd love for it to stay for at least right now. Just kind of run these laps out, wait for the perfectly timed run to make a big last-ditch move for the stage, but I think we're going to see a stage end come here momentarily. Just going to be a matter of when it comes, and honestly, it's going to be a matter of what they do right before it comes to see if they can gain those spots. Okay. Let's see. Where is... Trying to see where we got for, Rampage. He's up there in points. He's a good number of points above the cut line. Just looking to see where... And I know the 34 is making his first start of the season, so it's not like he's gonna be points racing here. He's just here to try and win a race, which would be his third in a very short time span. There you go, one car to the inside lane. Might be trying to hook up with a, in theory, teammate of over there at Chip Ganassi with the 1 and 42. But yeah, right now though, these Chevys are playing pretty well together versus the one Ford up here. So right now they're getting grouped up into a big pack, and I believe that was your stage 2 finish here.
You opened the bottom up.
What's lap count looking like, guys?
28 to go.
28.
28 to go, okay.
Just went green.
Vipers on my back bumper.
Okay, so, yeah, it sounds like they're having a lot of chatter in there. But right now we're going green, and yeah, 28 to go. Going to be 27 at the line this next time by. Here we go, 42 looking to the outside. The one car diving, or not diving, but staying low. Gonna see if he can make something happen down there. I'm not really sure what the 34 thinks he's going to be doing. I think he was trying to pull up there into a middle lane. It just didn't exist. And 42 into the outside wall. Comes back down in front of some people. Ping pongs. The 12 gets collected. And I think C.G. Smith also in the 9 was affected by that. Will probably be the cause of yet another caution. Though we'll have to wait and see what they deem when we get back around to the crash site, I believe. So right now, at the very least, they're racing to the line. And at the most, they're going to be trying to just keep some track position in this thing. So, yeah, right now it looks like coming back around, 27 to go, and they're going to very calmly get the stage, or not the stage, but the lap finish. Are we going to see a caution? Looks like that is a no. So, my guess is that we need one more car to spin out, and then that would be our caution flag coming out. So, next car to spin will probably be our caution flag. But until then, we've got ourselves a race to be taking a look at. We got, here we go, 34 looking to the outside. And then we got, yep, that's 2-3 cars spun around, and I think that's at least 2 around. 48 involved. Not sure who the other car I saw was. Let's see. I can't figure out who it was. There were definitely 2 cars spun around there and 2 involved at the thing. So yeah, here we go. Slowed down, 26 to go. So 26 laps to go. And we're here under the yellow flag yet again. So yeah, so they're going to be coming down pit road, getting their fuel, tires, probably making any last adjustments they want to make before they may end up not having another caution flag. So, yeah, that's going to be something to watch here for sure as we get ready for the finish. Okay, here we go. Coming down pit road. So here we go. Everybody coming off the road. We're gonna just wait and see because I think we saw some guys stay out. Yeah. So here we go. Getting grouped back up, and your race leader is trying to find it. Looks like Okay, it's the 43 of TKS Rampage. Viper in the second spot. Ty Phil rounding out your third spot. Okay, here we go. Getting grouped up. Rampage on the outside is your control car, and he's got a friend up there in the outside lane with Bam. I know those two. They're pretty good friends on and off the track, at least in terms of what across different leagues. I know they both raced together with me in the Thomas Cup Series on Thursday nights. So here we go. Coming through the restart zone, and they should be green flag. Yep, green, green, green. And the 43 is off like a rocket. Let's say he went back up to the outside lane to try and pull his friends through, and actually he pulled two friends through from the Thomas Cup Series because Bam Cool and Warrior are actually both making one-off starts from the Thomas Cup Series, Cybertruck Series, and DeWalt Xfinity Series. Those three, they race pretty much all the time together, and no surprise to see they've found each other and are hooked up in this Daytona Xfinity race, or Daytona Cup race, I mean, tonight. Here as they continue to just click through the laps. And we're continuing to just tick away lap after lap, getting ever closer to that inevitable final lap, which will, I'm sure, be chaotic, to say the least. Or at the very least, the build-up to the last lap. Maybe we'll have a big wreck with like 2 to go that'll take out most of the field, and the last lap will be anticlimactic. But it'll be fun. Okay, so yeah, right now though, oh, we got a charge from the outside lane. Yeah, there we go. The 88 of Viper making a charge up to second. We got Ty Phil as well, kind of getting those other guys shuffled out of there. The 34, the 48, both getting shuffled way back. Mired now back in traffic. Actually, 48's held on to fourth, and looks like the 37 is back to 7th. But, oh wait, no, here we go. He's back up to, like, 5th or 6th. So, yeah, everybody's just trying to figure out how they're gonna position themselves. And, oh no, I think Bam just lagged out. Man, that is unfortunate. Yeah, with Bam lagging out the race. Let's see. Yeah, that is definitely not what Bam was hoping for with this race. So that's now two drivers knocked out of the field of 16. We've got 14 left. So 14 laps, or 14 drivers left, I mean. Oh, uh-oh. 10 car into the wall, and he goes for a slide. Looks like a single car spin out behind the pack. Not really going to collect anybody. Locks it down. And will be out of harm's way. And he'll have plenty of time before the pack gets back around there to get it straightened back out and get going. And Rampage has found his way back up to the front, and Warrior on the outside looking to try and see if he can challenge maybe the 43 for the lead. Here we go, though. The 88 of Viper looking around, though, from that back bumper of the inside lane. Just kind of maybe trying to show that, hey, I'm looking to make a move. Who behind me is gonna go with me? So yeah, right now it definitely looks like everybody just kind of filing into single file formation, getting ready for this run to the checkers. CG Smith in that 9 car looking to the outside, but not really making much happen. Oh, chops the nose off the 37. Oh, Rampage in the 43 goes up to the outside lane and allow any Viper in the inside to take over this one. Though you got 4 cars in that outside lane, you could probably make or 5 cars actually, making a pretty good charge here. Problem is it's just not nearly as organized as that inside lane would be. So yeah, that inside lane, there we go. CG Smith up to 3rd, Warrior to 2nd, and obviously any Viper takes over your race lead. Okay, here we go. So, yeah. Oh, and Viper on the outside lane, he's going to get shuffled back. I believe that puts Profactor up to 3rd. So, here we go. I say, final round of green flag pit stops is also possibly going to be a looming threat. I don't know what their fuel tanks are looking like, but I'm sure it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to save that much fuel to make it all the way. I mean, you've got a longer stage here than you did in either of the first 2. Okay, so yeah, definitely a interesting race so far. 48 going to try and control it all the way to the finish here, though. The 9 and 24 may have something to say about that. Though I'm sure every time you come to Daytona with car numbers like those, I'm sure there's an instinctive reaction to kind of work together, considering those are 3 actual teammate cars in real life. I'm sure they're working together in here as well. And of course, you got the 1 and 42 that have at least appeared for the most part to be attempting to work together. But yeah, I'm sure Rampage, though, his plans to win this race took a bit of a hit when his friend there, also on a 1-car team, effectively lagged out, because that was kind of his big hope for making it to the front was off of that. And here we go, pit stop time. We got green flag pit stops. Looks like a couple guys are staying out, but most of the field coming to pit road. Looks like, I believe, Leadfoot now is your race leader. Dust Hunter 2nd, and 3rd place will be, looks like that might be the only guys that stayed out there. Oh, wait, no, 3rd place. There we go. Grizz in the number 4. But let's keep an eye on pit road here for the guys coming off. Looks like the 1 car will be your first car off pit road, and he's going to try and merge here. And here we go. Here comes Dust Hunter to pit road. Let's see. Did 48's coming off pit road? Did the 42 come to pit road this time? In the gap. No, he is still yet to come to pit road, so not sure what he's waiting on, especially since he's got no help out there. He's not going to be gaining any time by running out there all by his lonesome. I mean, I think if you got that many people coming to pit road, first off, that had to have been communicated over the radio, which everybody can hear. So I don't see how you don't see, hey, 90% of the field is pitting. I'm going to pit. Though it looks like the 9 car there is at least going to provide maybe some drafting help for the 42 to try and maintain competitive lap times. Though it's no real substitute for pitting with the pack. And the 42 is going to go right to his outside right after that. Maybe I just missed the 42 coming to pit road earlier and he wasn't your leader. But I think he's still out there on old tires and low fuel amounts. Let's see. Here we go.
We're gonna see what happens. All right, we got a 3-pack right here. Let's go.
Who's the race leader and what's lap count looking like?
I'm pitting this time.
Full throttle here, guys. You can push me in the corner time. I'm good.
I know. I'm just trying to very strongly make sure I'm good on gas. Like I at least want about a half a lap of security.
I'd rather make sure we're the lead pack before we do that.
I mean, I'm doing that too, but what are we clicking? 10 to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
10 to go?
9, but they're pitting.
Yeah, I'm going to be close. 10 to go. We're going to be coming to 9 to go.
Leaders are taking 9 to go right now.
Leaders are on 9 to go right now.
Well, they're not.
The leader on pit road.
Rumble
Yeah,
this time. Rumble this time.
Okay, so 9 to go. 9 laps left in this race, and who's the race leader?
42 is on pit road.
42
leader.
for now. He's on pits though.
Okay.
1:37.12 coming off of 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
43.88, not behind
Stay
me.
down there. Stay on the apron. Come above. No, 42.
Stay on the apron. Stay on the apron.
Or go either go really high. Gotta pick one. All right, you're staying on the apron.
Yeah, go high. Going high to be safe. Yeah. Okay, cool. 1:37.12 top 3 right now.
Nah.
Okay, so yeah, so this is your front pack. I had it right. I just didn't trust myself to have it right. But yeah, so this front 3 is kind of developed out of all this. And now we kind of started this late race fuel game of what to do with all this, because they've now got track position. They just need to figure out how to make the fuel mileage work here, because these front 3, they've got 3 cars. They can draft off each other to try and help save some fuel mileage. They've got a bit of a gap even to the next car for position, so they could really relax a little bit. But yeah, right now though, definitely looks to be a fight for position here. Yeah, these front 3 mostly are gonna just stay in line. Everybody after that green flag pit stop was really spread out. I don't think anybody's really gonna be challenging each other for positions, at least not right now. As we're still over 5 laps to go. But yeah, I'd say this race is pretty well done. Because, I mean, it's going to be pretty tough for anybody to... I mean, barring a caution flag, I don't see anybody catching this 3-car pack. Though, we do have lap traffic coming up, which that could play a factor. How the lap cars play with everybody. That could definitely affect how this race ends. But, yeah. Here we go. And I say Melt Dog is the lap car, so I think he'll probably play pretty nice with a lot of these guys, but it's just kind of one of those things you just never know. And I say, especially considering we know how many times Even's won already this year. I know not everybody's a fan of Even right now, especially when it comes to drivers. They want to try and keep him from earning any more of those enormous piles of stage points that he's got. But here we go, the back bumper of the lap car. To be honest, though, if I'm the one, I maybe hang behind him just a little bit, try and get some draft off of him, and then worry about actually having to go out there and race him later. But it looks like he was just slow enough that they were able to get by him, no real trouble. So here we go. So yeah, right now this 3-car breakaway with the 10 cars your lap car really is just kind of driving onto a fairly dominant stage finish here. I'm just going to put an earbud in and actually just listen in on the radios. But yeah, right now though, these top 3 seem pretty content to just ride and wait. And having a 4th car there that isn't really impacting the battle could actually be really nice for the 12, because he has somebody behind him that might go with him if he makes a move that could help him clear both of the people in front of him, rather than having to wait. Okay, here we go. Let's see, we got 1 car, we got, let's see, is it playing over here? They're capping him. See, right now, so yeah. Yeah, so right now this big pack is, it's 3, 4, pretty much split up throughout the entire field. So yeah, right now most of the field is spread out by like 5-10 seconds here. As they're coming up on another lap car though, that could potentially play in here. 2 laps to go. So here we go, 2 more times around. And this is definitely going to be your lead pack for the win. So these top 3. So there you go. Pro's getting out of the way. Yep, there you go. He's just going to get out of the way. He's going to try and draft off of him. And let's see what's going to happen here. Because that could actually play into a pretty big factor here at the end of the race. As they come down to 1 to go, and these guys are going to have to start getting impatient. Let's see. Big run. Coming to the white flag. This time by 1 to go, sponsored by Running with the Pack. And here we go. Yep, as they just said over the radio to the 37, all bets are off. Go get it. So here we go. 1 car goes up the track. That's going to leave a hole, but the 37 does not have the momentum yet to capitalize on it. Here we go. 1 car goes down to block. The 37 to the outside. 12 goes with him. The push. The 37's going to make the run around the outside. Not able to clear him yet. 37 is going to try and make this run happen here off the corner. 37 leading. Coming down to it, looks like it'll be 37, 12, 1. Your top 3 at the finish of the stage. So, man. That was an awesome finish to a very good race. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. Just going to go talk to our winner real quick, and yeah. So, here we go. We got post-race interviews coming up momentarily. So I'm just gonna cut to a quick commercial break on the YouTube screen, on the YouTube portion, and we'll be right back. There we go. You there?
Hey, you got me?
Yeah, sorry, I went and muted the site because I didn't want it to accidentally start playing the audio because I started listening in on my phone so I could listen to the radio chatter to hear the lap count without having to actually ask and have it playing over the thing. But just wanted to congratulate you on your win. How'd you get it done?
Honestly, me and Dust, I think, had an understood little... we've worked together a lot, so I think once we kind of knew we were getting down to that last couple to go there, strategy on that last pit stop helped us out, and then we set it up perfect, I think, honestly. Melt gave us an extra little push there, too. So it was good to get him pulled on through there, too, to get him up to second. So definitely good working tonight.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like a fun finish to the race.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was.
Yeah, I was kind of worried when I saw 3 cars up there in the lead pack, but then the lap cars kind of gave at least a little extra energy.
Yeah, we weren't sure which ones were going to lead the line or fall in behind, so we were going to try to make sure we saved gas with Melt right there, and then once we were all good, we decided to check out, and he kind of moved up and rode behind us to give us some push there at the end, so worked out, thanks to him and Dust for pushing us right there. Yeah,
and then how much blind faith did you have to lean on to just kind of go and make that final move? Because, I mean, that final move was definitely not an easy one to commit to.
It was a little bit of blind faith, but, I mean, I've working with Dust a lot before. I think we kind of, we knew what we needed to do to make the move right there. He was all on board, right before I jumped over here, he told me he felt my throttle burp into the corner and he knew to go coming on exit. So, I mean, that's just, working with the guys and racing with the guys a lot. You learn those little tricks and nips of each other and stuff. So, it definitely paid off in the long run there. So.
Yeah, most of my experience with stuff like that is learning that most of the time I don't want to be near them.
Yeah.
With most of the guys I've usually raced with, so it's good to know that you've got people out here that you can trust with this one.
Yeah, it's nice. There's a lot that I do. We all ended up just getting split up with different pit strategies, and a couple bumper legs I think got some guys too. So, pretty overall, tried to keep everybody together. We did for a lot of the race. So, overall, not bad though.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what? This is a great way to start the weekend, right?
Yep, I'll take it.
Yeah, and of course, a great bit of momentum to bring with you to the playoffs, as I believe, is this your 4th Cup win of the season?
Yeah, that was number 4. So it'll be a nice little boost, knock a little bit more off the evens gap on the reset. So
yeah, a little bit. He still has like what, 50-something playoff points?
Yeah, it looks like he's going to carry about 30-point lead even after reset. So, yeah, he's going to be sitting at 52, and we'll be sitting in the 20s.
53 or 54, because didn't he win 1 or 2 stages tonight? I thought he won both, but...
he got 1, Led got the other one. Yeah, so he'll be sitting at 53.
Yeah, so I was going to say, that's an extra playoff point there.
Knocked a little bit off of it. Yeah, we knocked a little bit off of it.
Yep.
So got it a little bit closer, but overall, I think it's going to be pretty much a dogfight throughout the playoffs. You look through the rest of the field, everybody's pretty close. It's a little spread out, but close at the same time. So anybody can have a bad race at any time. So it just depends. So.
Yeah, and I'm obviously looking forward to the playoffs up here in the booth. So good luck, and hopefully we'll see you and talk to you in Victory Lane a lot more throughout this playoff run.
Hoping so, bud.
Have a good night.
Yep, you too.
And that'll conclude the broadcast here for the Days of Thunder Racing League. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new so you guys never miss a video. And other than that, this has been Ryan Dyer here on YouTube and also on Twitch as well. I was live streaming this there too, but mainly doing the outro for YouTube. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next video, live stream, or whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your night. Have a great night, everybody. Goodbye!